you've seen it, Hennimore.
Have I seen what, sir?
The giant wasp that's been circling the building. It's after the enormous pot of jam that we're sending to the King of Moldova to try and build trade relations. I don't mind telling you, Hennimore, it's been a disastrous year for all of us here at Dreadnought Lids, and this Moldovan contract's our last chance. King Fredlip loves jam, and this was the last giant pot Fortnum's had or are ever planning to make.
Blimey.
Now, it's nearly 4, and I've got a meeting, so I need you to stand here, and if that giant wasp comes back, you set about it with the old gun and more.
Right you are, sir.
On an unrelated note, my wife will be popping in later. I've said she can wait here for a couple of hours before heading off to the Flora and Fauna Ball in the revolving restaurant at the top of the Father Christmas Hotel in central London. She's going as a wasp.
Right, sir.
So she'll be popping in her wasp costume. She always gets held up by reception, so I've told her just to use the fire escape and come in through the window. So don't be surprised if something that looks like a giant wasp comes in through the window. And just to reiterate, if a giant wasp comes in through the window, smash it to bits with the bat.
Got it, sir.
What the devil? Hennimore! Why aren't you wearing that name badge I had made up for you?
Oh, sorry, sir. I forgot, sir.
I didn't know your first name was Montgomery.
Oh, yes.
Well, make sure you wear that always, Hennimore. How can we at Munnery Municipal Name Badges expect to sell name badges to the world if we don't wear them ourselves?
Quite right, sir.
Now, I know there have been a few problems with morale recently. What with all this nonsense people have been spreading about our printing press confusing N's and M's. I designed the printing press myself and just ran up this sign to prove that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You can read that sign clear as a bell, can't you, Hennimore? It says, need a name mnemonic, you need a name badge, so make sure to make that phone call to Munnery Municipal Name Badges. We're a name badge phenomenon. Okay.
Right, sir.
So, in order to get everyone's spirits up, I'm organising a Clubs and Societies Day, and have agreed that the Murder in the Dark Club may use my office to play their terrifying game. So you need to be here at 4 o'clock to let them in when I shall be in a meeting.
Did you say meeting, sir?
No. On an unrelated note, one of my wife's charities, the Society for Nervous Incontinence, are holding their annual wine tasting in a room just up the corridor. It's a lovely day for those poor people, and they all get massively full up on wine.
Oh, that's nice, sir.
Now, it's barely worth my mentioning what a disaster it would be if a group of full-blooded nervous incontinents were in any way to come into contact with what the Murder in the Dark Club are hoping will be their most shock-filled session to date.
I can see that, sir.
So, for the avoidance of doubt, I've run up a couple of signs for you to put up on the respective doors. Initially, I went with these. Nervous Incontinence Tasting Day on your left, of course, and Murder in the Dark to my right. But then I thought, hold on, belt and braces, what about all this N and M confusion? So instead, I've gone with these. For some reason, I seem to have put mott instead of not, but I can't see that being a problem. So you just need to make sure you get the right notice up on the left door, by which I mean the correct door. And you should have no problems at all. This time, Hennimore, I could not have made things easier for you.
Beg pardon, sir?
That's hello in computer, Hennimore. I'm very excited about taking our first step into the space age. This could revolutionize how quickly we work out our payroll here at Tempranillo Gaps. Now, the most important thing to remember is blah, 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 blah.
No! No, stop! No! No, stop! Go back in! No! Stop! Oh, no! No! No!
Clear?
10110, sir.
Don't tell me to fuck off, Hennimore.
Sorry, sir.
On an unrelated note, blah, 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 Russian delegation, blah, 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 here at 4, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. These state secrets about nuclear warheads. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, no! Don't read that! Don't read that! Ian! No! Ian, no!
Blah, 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 blah. Lobster festival. Blah, 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 espionage. Blah, 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 blah. And this time, I don't want any screw-ups. Is that clear? Dos Verdania!
Dos Vidania.
Dos Verdania!
Dos Vidania.
Well, that went off without a hitch, Hennimore. Well done.
Thank you, sir.